Okay, finish the rest of chapter 14, and we start in chapter 15. Tamlin Lancelot, Lady Bargist, nay, I actually don't know how to pronounce that. Tamlin Gawain. As of this moment, both have returned from their mission in the Welsh woods. Tamlin, make your reports to Her Majesty. Tell me all. I will have only the unabridged truth. Yes, High Queen, I cleansed the forest of Wales, as you commanded. During the mission, I fought the Child of Prophecy, the Foreign Mage, and the traitorous Oberon. In doing so, I lost the name you gifted me, and I return to you now simply as Bargist. This is hilarious, how the mighty Sir Gawain has fallen. You know, running back here with the tail between your legs is kind of charming, at least for a dog duchess. So, this is the second time you've let the Child of Prophecy get away from you, you know. Nothing to say for yourself? Mother may be kind of understanding, but even she has her limits. We completed the mission you gave us, Your Majesty. The forest is cleansed. Bargist stopped fighting simply because she no longer needed to. Tamlin Gawain suffered no defeat, unlike you, Tristan. Was that a shot at me, Lancelot? You're so lousy at it. I'm honestly not sure. And lose the frickin' mask already. Why should I listen to you if you're talking back? Why should I listen to you talking back to me if you don't even have the guts to show your face? I was only stating a fact. Whoa, Lady Lancelot just showed her face. She usually only does that during ceremonies. What an incredible stroke of luck. That long silvery hair, those golden eyes that shine like crystals. She truly is a one-of-a-kind dragon fairy. My god. So, are all these fairy officers made up of people like Rio Emerald and all of the Melusine lovers out there? Jesus Christ. Is this what FGO players sound like? Those fairies are me, for real, yeah. Hey, look, guys, it's you. You guys are in the story. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, damn it. That's us. Don't worry about me, Lancelot. This has nothing to do with you. Well, I wasn't trying to help you. I just took it off because it was in the way. So what? You're on Team Loser too, Lancelot? I can't believe you didn't even try to defend yourself. Did something happen to Lancelot? She's usually so unflappable. Your Majesty, I cannot deny that I was defeated. I have betrayed your trust in me and besmirched the name of all Tamlin. I will accept whatever punishment you judge to be fitting. Indeed, it is unthinkable that a Tamlin should be defeated by a Child of Prophecy. You are therefore commanded to remain in your own lands and reflect on your failure. You have worked tirelessly to keep peace and order in Fairy Britain these past 2 centuries. Now is the time for you to rest. So the Black Dog Duchess is being relegated in Manchester. She's no longer going to be on the front line. Now's our chance to find the most promising upcoming knight in our ranks to have them bestowed with a Tamlin's gifted name in her place. Huh. Idiots. There's not another fairy in Britain who could possibly take Bargist's place. Still, are you sure it's a good idea to give her leave, Mother? Shouldn't she be shouldn't she be out backing up Woodwose? May I please say something, Your Majesty? I believe Bargist should atone for his sins on the battlefield. We've received reports that the rebel forces in Londinium are continuing to grow in number. The Fang clan alone may not be enough to stop them. We should send Bargist out there and have her defeat the Child of Prophecy once and for all. You are, I assume, joking, yes? Do you truly believe mere humans capable are... Oh, there, they forgot the R. Do you truly believe mere humans are capable of beating Woodwose? But Lord Woodwose is over 1,000 years old. Surely he still can't be in any shape to... Absurd. Ignorance truly would seem to be bliss. Huh? I have already sent reinforcements to Oxford. They should rendezvous with Woodwose's forces tomorrow. Together, they will be more than enough to raise Londinium. Bargist will not be needed there. I see. Now I understand, Your Majesty. An excellent decision, as always. Bargest, where is Knight Portune? He has still yet to report to me. Did he somehow perish in battle? Portune hasn't returned. Portune hasn't returned? What could have happened to him after I last saw him? Knight Portune and I went our separate ways once the forest was cleansed. He did not tell me where he was going. I see. If you do not know where he is either, then he must have fallen to the foreign mage or encountered a group of Moors. Regardless, the cessation of his reports must mean he has died. Fairies have declined so deplorably, even those who survived the war against the Moors. Very well. Leave me now, officers. I can stomach your incompetence no longer. Yes, I'm High Queen. I'm sorry we couldn't be more useful. Your Majesty, wait. May I speak? So you are willing to risk your life to do so? Or so you are willing to risk your life to do so? You are still earnest to a fault, I see. Very well. I know what you have to say. I know what you have to say will be nonsense, but say it anyway. Thank you, High Queen. What I wish to say is, I cannot believe that the foreign mage truly means to destroy Britain. She worked with the Child of Prophecy to repel the calamity of Norwich. She accepted your invitation to Camelot, and she even went out of her way to protect the Welsh woods. Human or not, she is far more trustworthy than Knocknaria, who only seeks to disturb Britain's peace. Bargest? The great calamity will be upon us soon. Surely we can use all the help we can get. If the foreign mage is not actually our enemy, her knowledge could be a powerful asset. Please, let me try to negotiate proper human history. The Child of Prophecy may be a traitor, but the foreign mage could be an ally to the... No, I will hear no more of your nonsense, Bargest. Under no circumstances will I cooperate with proper human history, regardless of the perils we may face. As you fear, every fairy alive now will likely die in the great calamity. But so long as Britain remains intact, and me with it, nothing else matters. Yeah, Portune Dedge. Our High Queen's resolve is incredible. Did she really say we're all gonna die? But Camelot will still be safe, right? Surely Camelot will be safe, right? Of course it will, surely. Why would you want to rule Britain with no subjects? The High Queen is still a fairy at heart. Without us, there will be no point in protecting the land, right? You heard, Mother Bargest. Get it through that boulder atop your shoulders, would you? If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Mother couldn't care less about Mother couldn't care less about fairies. The looks on those officers' faces was priceless. I can only imagine how much fun it'll be to see them panic once the show really begins. Is she serious? Then the High Queen truly has no intention of saving her subjects' lives? Imagine that. The foreign mage and Da Vinci were right after all. Haha, color me surprised. Oh no, whatever shall we do? Gotcha. So that's the scoop with the High Queen's reinforcements. I have nothing more to say. I'll just keep an eye on things and play it by ear. My next entree is Tuhu. I don't care about the battle between Woodwose and the Round Table Art. Whoa, you're kidding me. Peperoncino's in Londinium too? Damn, that was close. I'd have blundered right into a minefield if you hadn't warned me. Thanks for telling me this. I owe you one. Don't worry, I'll keep my distance from Londinium. There'll be plenty of other chances in the future. Honey, I'm home. That was so good. You should have seen Bargest shaking in her boots. And you'll never guess what awesomely horrible thing Mother... Hey, was someone just here? Oh, well, hello, Lady Spinel. I wasn't expecting you to be back so soon. Man, that infinity mirror of Morgan's is something else. Hell, it's practically magic. Proper human history sure never had such a quick and easy method of transportation. And even if there was one, only a witch who's way behind the times would be able to use it. That alone makes it worthy of respect. These fairies still have no idea what makes Morgan really scary. Deep down, they still dismiss her as an insolent upstart of a fairy who can't even make sacraments without using magecraft. If you ask me, it's the other way around. She's a scary, powerful fairy who supplements her already insane fairy powers with even crazier magecraft. She's got a teleportation spell that's practically a dimensional connector made by linking a base mirror with a bunch of sub-mirrors. Oh, so she's actually Himiko in disguise. She's got 12 lances that shine to the end of the world all around Camelot's main gate. She's got a huge bounded field, or a huge tower bounded field covering all of Britain. She's got the garden where she sealed Merlin. Hey, Silver Kaza Ninja, how's it going, man? Thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream today. And on top of all that, she can even perform race shifts without coffins. Not even Chaldea could ever pull that off. I never would have guessed that she's been whisking calamities off to ancient times to contain their damage in the past. Seriously, she's got this completely covered. Having Camelot around on top of this, on top of all that, is just overkill. Right? I knew you'd understand, Beryl. Seriously, why does she keep 3 Camelot around when she could easily just make do with just me? I keep telling her that I should be the only special one. I'm her one and only daughter after all, but she hardly even talks to me. Oh, don't worry about that. Morgan's just bashful, that's all. You've turned out to be exactly the sort of delicate princess she'd hoped to raise. You can tell she cares about you, right? Why do you think she lets you hang on to one of the Infinity Mirrors' sub-mirrors? It's so that she can always call you back. She can always call you back to her at a moment's notice, no matter where you are or what might be happening. ACLG John, how's it going, man? Welcome back. If that isn't doting on you, then I don't know what is. It's way more love than any parent shows their kid in proper human history. Yes, Beryl Gut talking about parental love in proper human history. Yes, he must be trustworthy. He knows what he's talking about. Really? So mother really does love me? I really am fit to be your daughter? Of course. From where I stand, it's disgustingly obvious how much she cares. She just wants you to be free. Who cares what those dumb fairies say about you? You should just cut loose and do whatever you feel like, princess. Of course I will. There's nothing more I love than hearing fairies scream in pain. I only came to see Woodwose's battlefield to see a mountain of their corpses piled high. I just wish my noble phantasm could target more than one fairy at a time. I do envy that about Barghest. Maybe I should ask Mother to give hers to me. Oh right, Gawain can't use it anymore, huh? I guess I should be more concerned with the Child of Prophecy. It's hard to believe she actually beat Barghest. Is the Master of Chaldea really strong enough to defeat a Tamlin? Good question. Maybe now that she's made it this far, I guess I own her. I guess I own her? Isn't that supposed to be an O? I guess I owe her a fair shake. Whatever her skills are as a mage, she's got to be one of the best masters out there. Really, when you think about it, she's got an absolute shit ton of experience. You don't beat Kashtaria Wodine by accident. So the fact that she pulled that off has got to mean she's a better master than me. And to be that good of a master, she must have had some serious bonds with her servants. On the battlefield, masters and servants fight like they're one of mind and body, and one of one mind and body. It was the strength of those bonds that let her defeat Barghest. One mind and one body, so they never deceive each other or betray one another. You're a master too, right, Beryl? Do you have a servant of your own? Who knows? Maybe I still haven't formed a contract yet. What? Seriously? Come on, Red Beryl. I know you like slacking off, but this is just ridiculous. Still, this must be fate. It's so totally fate. Hey, Beryl, do you think I could be your servant? Do you think I could find a partner in my dreams, even though I'm just a fairy everyone hates? Sure, I bet a fairy could become a servant. Maybe I'll even form a contract with you myself if I feel like it, princess. But right now, I want to talk about tomorrow's death match. Now that I've got nothing to do in Londinium, I've got some extra time on my hands, so I could use your help laying the groundwork for what comes next. Happy to see the cryptors realize that Gurao is a main character is a monster to still be alive. Yeah, so how the fuck are you still alive? Well, we know Beryl knows that Gurako, or yeah, we know that Beryl's we know that Gurako, or sorry, Beryl recognizes her as a threat, or recognizes the main character as a threat. Then again, eventually Wodyne did too, but then if Wodyne, I feel like if Wodyne truly recognized us as a threat, he would have went in and killed us right away. So he only recognizes us as a threat later on. At least, that's what I'm getting at. Or that's the feeling that I get. Maybe that's not actually the case, I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. Oh, the hiccups. Hey York, welcome back, man. How's it going? It's going good. Really hot in my room though, but my fan's making it tolerable at least. But yeah, just reading through chapter 15 now, part 2. Got a long way to go. Wow, seeing all these soldiers eating together in the town square like this really drives home the idea that they're about to go to battle. And you're all here too. How come? I thought you guys weren't going to be fighting just yet. We're not. We just didn't think it'd be the right time to. We just didn't think it'd be right to be the only ones relaxing in the war room. Want some of this bread with jam? Have a meow? It's really sweet. No thanks. It looks like it'd give me heartburn. Anyway, aren't we missing someone? Hey Muramasa, you look like you're about to nod off, but before that, can you tell me what happened to Oberon? Oberon? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him for a while now. Though thought that might be because I was holed up in the forge all last night working on something a little outside my wheelhouse. And exactly the first time he's just flown off on his own, too, you know? Not a whole lot of women in Londinium, you know? Knowing him, he's probably off in Salisbury putting the moves on Aurora or something. I wish I could say he'd never do that since he's not a lowlife like you, but... close but no cigar, Muramasa. Coral's more my type. Oh hey, there you are, Oberon. How's it going? Feel you on vacation in Morocco right now? Okay. Well, enjoy your time there then. Holy fuck, is it hot? Yeah. Like, wasn't it like just the other week that apparently on the news I saw that last week, one day last week, it was like the hottest overall, like it was the hottest Earth had been like as a planet in all of history or something like that. Oh, good morning, Oberon. Good morning, Gareth. My, you and Habitat are like bright rays of pure sunshine. I hope you don't grow up to be a couple of gossipy grown-ups like some others I could name. Alright, sorry about that. But don't try to play innocent either. It's okay when I play the field. Nobody would even know who I am if it weren't for a romantic comedy. My whole job is selling dreams to people who love stories. Wouldn't you agree to him? So he's a masochist. Oh god. Yep. Percy's gang should be just making their way out of the river now. With any luck, all the soldiers we've placed around the ramparts to make it look like we're entirely committed to defense will be enough to keep Woodwose from realizing we've sent out too many soldiers for us to actually be able to defend Londinium if he were to attack now. Let's just hope this army-level staring contest keeps up until evening. Woodwose is the head of the Fang clan, which I'm told means he has to be very cautious. By now, I'm sure he must know about the Norwegian, refugees who came here from Salisbury, as well as the volunteer soldiers that came directly from Norwich, bolstering our ranks. So, barring some exceptional circumstance or other, it seems pretty unlikely he'd try to make a move on Londinium with his current... Emergency! The enemy's on the attack! Speaking of the devil. Woodwose's main force is headed our way right now. What in the world could they be thinking? They must know there's no way they could take down Londinium with only 2 companies. We know. We can't stay holed up any longer. We'll head out onto the field to meet them. Our archers almost ran out of arrows yesterday. They won't be able to maintain. They won't even be able to maintain fire for an hour now. Aurelia, have your platoon. Aurelia, have your platoon charge straight into them. Landon, have your platoon right out from the east gate and hurry. Count, do you think you can command the volunteer soldiers from Norwich? Leave it to me, hon. I'll send them out from the west gate and have them flank Woodwose's forces. I don't think they'll be very effective, but they should take some pressure. They should take some pressure off the other platoons, the other 2 platoons. So long as Aurelia and Landon's troops can buy us some time. That'll give Percival's squad a chance to sneak up behind Woodwose. That's right. If Woodwose is attacking because he's getting antsy for a victory, well then we'll just have to keep him from scratching that itch. If they make it through the main gate, we'll lose. If we can keep them out of the castle, we'll win. Artoria, too. I'd like you to back up Aurelia's... No, on second thought, I'd like you two to defend Londinium as our primary fighters. Just got your Skaha to level 120. Hey, congrats on 120 Skaha, man. Hey, 2 more scales of fantasy there. Actually, I won't bother. Now that I've went ahead and level up all of Castoria's appends, I'm not gonna bother keeping track of them, because I'll just recount once I start farming small bells and scales of fantasy. Hey, Runkus, welcome back. Quick snack break. Yep, story time. Ugh, God, doing this voice acting was really killing my my voice. Oh God. Our forces are in position in front of Londinium, sir. The Round Table Army is sending out platoons of 200 soldiers each from the northeast and west gates, and appears to be gearing up to attack us from 3 directions. All right, give me 1 second. Hey, Complex Messiah, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Alright, hopefully my voice is somewhat back to normal. I don't feel like it is, but... I find a story. LB6 is cool so far. What's wrong? Sore throat? Nothing else? Well, imagine a guy, a super introvert who literally never talks to anyone unless he's talked to, suddenly decides that he's going to read the longest lost spell in FGO history, and on top of that, he's reading it with terrible voices that he has literally not really trained for. And, yeah. You can imagine what happens from that. But no, it's not a sore throat. I'm not sick, or at least I don't think I am. No, it's just voice strain. Suggest milk will help with the throat. Ice cream too. Again, it's not a sore throat. So they give to people who have their tonsils removed? Well, I haven't had my tonsils removed, so I don't think I need to go that far. But I appreciate the feedback, I guess. Understood. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders, at least for a human. Tell me, human, what do you make of the situation? Do they seem like they're about to fight a quick skirmish and run back into the castle then? Or again, like they have been? No, sir. I can't explain it very well, but they seem much more serious this time. I don't think they plan to retreat at all. It feels like they're hell-bent on holding you back here no matter what, sir. Huh. Exactly. They're clearly just stalling for time. Percival's nowhere to be seen, right? I know all about his pathetic plan to get the drop on me with a separate squad. I'd do the same in his position, but he's a day too late at least. I can just imagine the look on his face at seeing the empty remains of our old camp where he thought our forces were still stationed. And that's not all. Even if he attempts to hurry back here, he'll run straight into the Queen's reinforcements. And even if he managed to temporarily give them the slip, he'll only end up sandwiched between them and my own forces. He has no chance of making it back to Londinium. And with him gone, the Round Table Army is no more than a glass bauble waiting to be smashed. And now, rally our soldiers. Forget about the riffraff from the west gate. Apart from the main gate, the rampart should be thinly guarded now. Have our nimblest scouts sneak in wherever they can. Tell the soldiers to show Londinium's inhabitants no mercy. Man, woman, child, makes no difference. Anyone who would spurn Her Majesty's protection after she has kept Britain safe for 2,000 years is no more than a common criminal. Kill them all. Don't let a single one of Londinium's residents escape with their lives. It's still damaging your throat. I appreciate the IRL backseating Complex Messiah, but I'll handle it on my own, my dude. I'll get over it just like how I've gotten every other thing. The battlefield's too big for my enchantments to reach everyone. Those troops over there may as well be sitting ducks. Oh crap, Landon's platoon is fighting off a second wave, and they've got siege troops mixed in with them. Artoria can't take care of them without leaving a current position. Muramasa, Tuhu. Okay, I'll be right back as soon as I cut that thing down to size. You come too, Habitrot. We need all the help we can get right now. This really isn't my thing, but alright. I guess I can kick some ass and still keep 2 safe. Giga Chad. Alright. Hate how I have to reset my my fucking lineup every single goddamn time. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there goes my throat again. But at least they have CEs now. The fact I don't care about the fact that they have CEs. That's not what makes these party setups annoying. The annoying part is because the game treats them as limited time party setups. You have to remake your party every single fucking time. Like, why couldn't they just give us like one limited party setup screen? Is it because they have to like switch around, like they're giving us like a different amount of like a different number of like support characters? I would imagine so. But yeah, either way, bullshit FGO arrogance in that case. No better than FGO, no better than Genshin or Star Rail in that respect. See if this is enough. Yeah, complex. Yeah, it has to be. The number of supports that they force you to use can differ from battle to battle. Either way, it's still fucking retarded though. Not quite enough. Small indie company? I mean, legitimately they are now. Ain't no way we can call them anything else at this point now. Also, why do they call this enemy type the Tamo Tank Titan 71? Isn't it supposed to be like the Koin Skya tank or whatever? That's kind of sus, yeah. I mean, like, well, that's not sus. Coin Sky is a bitch, so that doesn't surprise me. But like, why does the game call it a Tamamo tank? Like, why not Koin Sky a tank or Koin tank or for short or something? I don't know. You also think it's because of in-battle mechanics like Castore's MP charge at the end of the turn? I don't know why that would affect it, but okay. Maybe they like alliteration? I mean, I guess we are in Britain after all. That thing really didn't look like it belonged here. Did Koin Sky sell it to him? I swear, is there anyone that damn fox won't sell to? Oh, never mind that now, Muramasa. We got 3 more headed this way. Damn it, we'll never be able to defend the East Gate against all of them. They just keep coming. Some of the Fane clan soldiers have already made their way past the gates and into the castle. Too easy. You humans are nothing without your poison weapons. Saboteurs, find a way to remove the ramparts as magical energy barriers. There must be a control board somewhere around here. Tear any human who tries to interfere from limb to limb. They don't have much longer to live anyway. Aha, perfect. There's a human who should be willing to talk. You there, boy. Where's your commander? Tell us what you know, and we'll make your death quick and painless. Oh man, they're headed this way. What do I do? I have to find a way to get rid of them before they find Nan and Yuri and the others. Never mind, you're shaking so much you can't get a word out. This is a waste of time. I'm amazed that the defective one like you survived this long outside of the ranch. So, all your scurrying about finally led you to this rat hole of a city. How revolting. Even in the last moments of your miserable life, you just can't help but make trouble for us, huh? Get out of here, you horse-faced bastard! Sink into the pit and don't you dare come crawling out of it ever again. Miss Gareth, whoa, that was amazing! Oh, really? So does the shield and armor and shield you all gave me look good on me then? You bet it does, but you already amazing regardless. That was one of the Queen's own knights, and he just sent him flying like he was nothing. Heh, right? Now hurry up and hide with the others. I'll take care of any of the other soldiers who make their way over here, or make their way in here. Oh, okay. We're counting on you, Sir Knight. Thanks so much for saving me. That's right. This is war. Death is an unavoidable part of war. War, wokage. But the ones doing the dying should be soldiers, not unarmed children. If there aren't any true knights left in Britain, then I'll just have to fill the role myself. Now come on, you cowards. You're not laying a finger on Londinium's people as long as I'm around. Okay, we're on arrow 3 now. And this is just another one of the usual gotta set up your entire fucking team again. Set up your entire fucking team. And another yet limited roster. Oh, who would have seen this coming? Fucking Nasu. Truly one of the FGO moments of all time. Thanks, Lasagna. Do you have any tips for rolling mass amount of FP? Be patient. It's either that, or you either ask for or design a write a macro yourself that can handle rolling a lot of front points at once. I mean, if you want to go through that trouble, then be my guest, right? Because you're gonna have to tell it to you're gonna have to write it so that it accounts for what is it? Like rolling the front points and then deleting the stuff. Actually, you don't need to go that far. You could probably write a macro to just open open front points for you, and you can just wait until it until your inbox, your main inventory fills up, and you just turn it off, and you just get rid of delete all the the crap that you don't need, and just go back to rolling it again or something. But if you don't know how to write a macro, then no, you just sit there. I don't know what else to tell you except just sit there and just keep tapping for hours on end. There's no really good way of rolling front points outside of like trying to automate it somehow. Yeah, doesn't can't FGA handle that? I would imagine it can, considering FGA is, I believe, an image recognition macro. So yeah, that should be able to handle it. Excuse me. Hey Camelot, welcome back, man. How's it going? FGA is pretty good for mass FP rolls, yeah. I'm sure you could also use it for box opening too, right? Too bad it's only on Android. Yeah. How do you get it up for rolls? I don't know. I don't know the details. I've never used FGA myself, and nor will I ever. No, nor will I ever. The Round Table Army soldiers are doing their best, but there's nothing more we can do. We're overmatched and outnumbered. We have to retreat to Londinium. We can't. If we fall back now, the castle's as good as theirs. Once Percival gets back, he'd had to lead the light Round Table Army in a siege against their own castle. Besides, Woodwose isn't taking any prisoners. If he makes it inside, there won't be anyone left to protect. Yeah, you're right. I guess then we'll just have to fight to the last. Oh man, I can't believe it. How many times am I gonna have to do this sort of thing? You calm down, Tuhu. How am I supposed to stay calm under these conditions? I mean, how much fighting have you done if this doesn't phase you? That's not normal, you know? Thoughts on Lost Belt 6 so far? It's cool. I'm enjoying it. Just look at Woodwose smirking over there, standing in the middle of his troops in his in the middle of his troops in his stupid suit. He's just pissing me off. He'd better hope I don't throw a bomb at him. I can totally reach him from here, you know. Oh. Wait, that's right, I can. Woodwose is so confident, he's come to the front himself. Wait, then does this mean that those troops heading towards the enemies by the main gate aren't actually Woodwose's main force? That's right, it's Percival. Percival's company finally made it. FGA isn't bannable, you're not modifying the actual game. Well, technically no, but then you are using a third-party app to play FGO. And if you, I believe, at least last I checked, I believe FGO, if you read FGO's TOS, the game explicitly says you are not allowed to use third-party apps to play FGO with. Now, realistically, is Aniplex or Los Angeles ever going to enforce that? No, not really. Unless you make a fucking big deal out of it and make yourself a high-profile target. Then yeah, even then, right? People, they're still probably not gonna. They're probably still not gonna go after you, because that's not really what they care about. Like, if they wanted to, though, if they have a good reason to go after you, then yes, they absolutely can ban you. Or they at least should have the jurisdiction of being able to do so. Just realistically, they're never gonna do that, though, because it's not worth their time. Which fight is this again? Is this arrow number 4? I forget which one this is. Yeah, I'm gonna assume this is arrow number 4. But at the same time, saying that FGA isn't bannable is also not necessarily true. It's just that under normal circumstances, like, you're never realistically going to get banned for that. But, you know, technically not bannable is different from, you know, like, practically unbannable, so. So do be careful when you go around telling people that, okay? Not that I expect, you know, anything bad will ever happen to anybody using FGA, though. Because, again, why the hell would Aniplex care? Yeah, exactly, killing. Yeah. Gotta drink water again. Yeah, exactly, though. The only people FGO actually cares to ban are people, like, who are messing with the game itself. Yeah, modifying APKs, doing shit like I saw a video a long time ago where somebody modified the game where, like, Steno was doing, like, 9999 damage or something. Just for fun, but, you know. He was basically showing what's possible if you actually mess with the game itself. And so, yeah, obviously, FGO doesn't want you doing something like that, or doing shit like that. And they also don't want you to, you know, be, refunding your sync quartz or anything like that, or, you know, well, whatever the fuck Razer did. Alright. Hopefully my throat will survive this. Ha 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 ha, that's it. Don't leave a single one of them alive. This so-called army is nothing without Percival. They're no more than rabble. The child of prophecy must be hiding in the castle trembling about now. At last, I can finally make up for my mistake in Tintagel and put that accursed village behind me. Hey, you there. Has there been any word from the soldiers who snuck into the castle ahead of us yet? Not yet, sir. We believe they're still busy looking for the child of prophecy. Lord Woodwose, may I ask you something? You described the child of prophecy as an evil-looking fairy girl of 16, right? Is there anything else you can tell us about her? No. I don't even know what she looks like. I wasn't allowed to attend her audience with the queen, after all. I see. What about Tentacle? Did you see her there? No, I didn't. I didn't even get to look at her. I never even got to look at her as she fled. Well, no matter. I'll find out once the castle's ours. Now, don't let up until the round table army is completely... Wait. What are those footsteps? They sound like they're coming from behind us. The Queen's reinforcements? No, they can't be. This frivolous, insignificant thumping of boots can only be... Lord Woodwose! Lord Woodwose! Percival's forces are attacking us from behind our lines. No, they're practically on top of us. We don't even have time to regroup. I don't understand. You said we wouldn't have to worry about an attack from the rear. What? Are you telling me they already defeated the Queen's reinforcements? No, that can't be. That's just not possible. All I can tell you, sir, is that they're definitely here, and they're completely unharmed. But our soldiers are exhausted from throwing themselves at the ramparts. We're outmatched now. If we don't do something soon, they'll have us surrounded. What are your orders, Lord Woodwose? We need you to lead us in this battle. Surrounded? They have us surrounded? And you want me to wade into the fray myself? Aurelia, Landon, have your troops move around the enemy's right flank over by Londinium. Giga Chad. Squad 2, make your way over to Londinium as well. Keep attacking the right flank on your way. Squad 1 will attack the enemy's main force and take out their commander together before they can rebuild their formation. The Child of Prophecy will definitely take advantage of this opportunity. Now, with me, let's end this fight with Woodwose's army once and for all. Yeah, we're with you, Commander Percival. Woohoo! Looks like we don't gotta worry about the ramparts anymore. Now we can just focus on Woodwose's army. Do you hear what he said, Artoria? I heard. He wants us to come out and fight with him. Are you all good to go? You know it. The Fang clan's a formidable bunch. We can't pass up this chance to rein them in. Come on, Tuhu. We're going in for the kill. Evil DVR. DVR seeing red. She's bloodthirsty. Local lolly genius wants blood. Giga Chad. God damn, this entire chapter's full of Giga Chads. I see nothing but Giga Chads here. What's the evil Pepe emote, eating emote called again? Evil Pepe eating? Except barrel. Yeah, fuck him. Stupid bitch. Bitch? What's the evil Pepe emote called again? Evil Pepe eating. I don't know. An evil Pepe eating? I don't think I've ever seen an emote like that. It's over, Woodwose. We've got you completely surrounded. This can't be happening. How did you get here so fast, Percival? How did you shake the High Queen's reinforcements? Did you have help from the King clan? Reinforcements? Reinforcements? I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. Giga Chad. You figured out a plan to attack from behind your lines and tried to capture Londinium before we could act. You nearly succeeded, but luckily the others managed to hold out long enough for us to make it. That's all there is to it. Now, please surrender, Lord Woodwose. If you surrender, I promise you will be treated well as our prisoner of war. We have no wish to spill blood unnecessarily. Our only enemy is the Queen. Impossible. You say you never even saw the High Queen's reinforcements? I mean, that would explain how you got here so fast, but no, it can't be. That can't be right. It can't be. That would mean the High Queen has forsaken me, and she would never do that. That does it. To hell with propriety. How dare you mock the High Queen's trust in me? Reminds me of God Juna, actually. He's going Super Saiyan. Very well, humans. You want to fight me? Then so be it. I, Woodwose, head of the Fang clan, shall kill you all with my own hands. It's Morphin time. Yeah, it's Woodwose time. He Woodwose all over the Round Table army. Truly one of the Lost Belt moments of all time. Let's see. No duplicate, blah, blah, blah. Area defends first turn. Battle ends on 5th turn. Okay, so we'll just need to survive for like 5 turns then, I guess. We'll just stack a bunch of riders here then, why not? Have fun too. Hey, Fear, thanks for hanging out, man. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Some people actually call him a dog Juna. I mean, checks out. Checks out. Cool attacks, though. I like how they're in size order. That was completely unintentional. But now that you pointed out. Oh, does this dude have infinite crits or something? Or guaranteed crits? Sounds like he does. Or it seems like he does. Hey, Stryazo, how's it going, man? Welcome back. Is Lost L6 going? It's going good. I'm going to try to finish chapter 15 here. We're actually almost, well, I say almost done with it, but we probably got like, I'm pretty sure we still have a couple of arrows left to go. Oh, hey, look! The one time he didn't crit. The one time he didn't crit. Just as I expected. Dust piled to a peak of a mountain will still never be more than dust. Wars are fought between fairies with true power. Soldiers only exist in Her Majesty's Fairy Britain to give otherwise useless fairies something to do. You pissants could never hope to kill someone like me, no matter how many of you there are. Now then, staying in this form uses a lot of energy, and it's left me a bit peckish. Forgive me if my table manners are lacking. I'm definitely gonna get another earful about this later. Giga Chad. Oh ho! He really does have the power of a king. He embodies the beauty of the wild itself. Truth be told, we humans should have never challenged him in the first place. But I've come too far to let it end here. Hear me, Sacred Lance, and pass judgment on mine actions. That was an abrupt ending. ho! Hear me, sacred spear, and pass judgment on mine actions. Giga-Chad.
先帝の槍よ、今一度私に力をぜい。
That's not what his MP actually looks like now, is it? He's a lancer. How can he shoot beams? Don't we already have a couple lancers who can shoot beams? Of course I know that spear's power. Aurora told me all about it. Personally, I wish you had used it during the Robin Redbreast tournament so I could have seen Lancelot begging for mercy. Speaking of that tournament, did you know I gave it its name, you pathetic worm? I named it after a toy bird who dreamed of defeating a dragon. Seems unlikely to happen now, though. What is it, Gareth? Did an arrow hit you? Let me see. It's not that. I don't see a single arrow in the back or head. That said, something's obviously not right. Hang in there, Gareth. Stay calm. Deep breaths. Rydra? Oberon? You're both alive. Thank goodness. No, what am I saying? That was obviously another vision. Come on, Gareth. Think. What can you do to stop everyone from getting killed? Gareth? What are you talking? Aha! I've got it. Rydra, I need your help, please. You've been jealous of Percival for the way he fights on his fairy steed, right? Well, now's your chance to be the Kundry to my Percival. Somehow that analogy sounds really wrong. I'm definitely gonna get another earful. About this later. Giga-Chad. Oh-ho! He really does have the power of a king. He embodies the beauty of the wild itself. Truth be told, we humans should have never challenged him in the first place. But I have to defeat him, or I'll never be able to save her. I'll never be able to save her. Forgive me, head of the Fang clan. Hear me, sacred spear, and pass judgment on mine. Stop! I know you're about to do something cool, but hang on just a second. Gareth? No, it's me. And May. Rydra bit. Why would one of the servants I gave to Aurora dare to defy me? No, it couldn't be. Aurora, don't tell me you of all fairies have chosen to side with the child of prophecy. Yeah! You fool! Not even iron weapons can hope to defeat me. I'm simply too strong for the likes of. Ow! That actually hurt. Now, Percival. Got it. Thank you, Gareth. Giga-Chad. Hear me, sacred spear. In light of my friend's bravery, please forgive mine actions. The veins on his face. Yep. I mean, he shouldn't be using his the spears like noble phantasm or whatever it's supposed to be, or something like that. Yeah, Complex. Normally his MP, I believe, has him riding on his horse named Kundry, right? But yeah, That might be just like a an extra attack or something. Something like that. Gareth is a real Giga Chad, not Percival. Everybody's a Giga Chad, well, except for the enemies. Well, Bargus is also a Giga Chad. Well, you know, half the time. Let's see. What is this? Chills? Dizziness? How insolent! Using the spear of selection, you would pass judgment on my clan with your filthy voice of paradise? Right, we can't waste this opportunity Gareth gave us. Come on, everyone. Giga Chad. Alright, cool. Okay, what does Woodwose, what is Woodwose's traits? Demonic, fey, humanoid, wild beast. So demonic. Is he he's a wild beast, so I'm assuming no, he is male. I could actually use Maeve for this. That would be funny. Yeah. I legit could use Maeve for this. And guess what? I can't move Percival from the front. Wonderful. Force supports my favorite. My absolute fucking favorite. Though, to be fair, Koinskaya probably won't be the best option for this, considering this is what Woodwose is a caster, so. My favorite. Yeah, let's just go with this then. Okay, let's do it. Why are you using kings when Waver's Bond C does the same and has no animation time? Because I have DOK on selected, which means I can select that at any time. And I hardly ever use Waver's Bond C. Like, I don't know if you need to be asking me these questions, Complex. Like, does it matter? Am I really going to care about that little extra bit of optimization, dude? Hey, Macos, how's it going, man? Let's see. I noticed that his Fangs of the Clans buff, it says it resists all kinds of attacks. Is that like his bootleg damage resist? And if so, is it like super strong? Because I think somebody in chat said that I need to use Percival's MP. Something like that? Like, is Percival's MP something I have to use? Because he's just gonna take, like, 1 damage from everything until I use it, or what? It is a damage resist. How much is it? It's about 50%. Alright, guess we're using it. I thought Percival had a 30% battery. Why did it only give him 20? I believe Maeve's skill. Does that charge people? Yes, it does actually. It would have actually been 30%, but I don't have Maeve's skill lord, so fuck me, I guess. And I started with all Maeve cards, so this is basically worst possible scenario. Lovely. Cucked by lures? I mean, I like Maeve, but my first instinct is not to give lures to a fucking slut. Nothing against sluts though. It's just Maeve is a turbo slut. I guess I'll just do that, I guess. She's a queen slut though? True. And also, forgive me, I forgot Maeve existed ever since, what is it? I forgot Maeve existed ever since I got her last buff, I think it was. So, I forgot it existed. Well, at this point, it's not even worth me using, who is it? It's not even worth me using Maeve's MP here. Do I even want to use her MP here? Probably not. I'll work with that, though. I don't think this will kill, but we'll try. Barely killed. Isn't Young Gibi the same as Maeve? Well, the difference is Young Yuhan doesn't run around literally fucking every guy she sees. Though, she has some other questionable habits of hers that I'm a little more concerned about. Okay, pull out Lancelot here. Actually, you know what? I have both of Maeve's cards here. Can't I, yeah, shouldn't I just be able to straight up crit this bitch to death? Yeah, crit strength buster card up, yeah. So pop double busters. Yeah. Pop double busters and then we'll stun this bitch. There we go. And then we can just go for a full we can go for a full chain here. Yeah, easy. Yeah, and then here, because we don't have, what is it? Now, because we don't have, Maeve cards now, here we use Maeve's MP. And then I guess I'll just use this, just so I can use this her charisma skill again. So that way we can do this. There's MP bar, yeah, it gets like shorter or something, right? Honestly, he might use his MP next turn. And if he kills Maeve, then I might have to restart actually. Because I didn't remember to give Maeve a defensive buff. Actually, she has none of her own anyway, so it's like whatever. There he goes, critting everybody again. Love it. Bullshit crits, because why the hell not? Young Yihua was a sex for money kind of girl, though. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But, Maeve is, I'd rather hang out with Young Yihua than hang out with Maeve, you know? What is that MP, though? Welcome to Maeve Gaming. Unfortunately, we don't have a Maeve Brave Chain. That would have been nice. So I think we'll just do that. Give me your shit, bitch. Impossible! Impossible! I'm a Grand Duke, the head of a clan. I can't be defeated by humans. This'll never stand. Never! He's getting away. He's headed for the River of Tears. Damn it, if we lose him now, we'll never get another chance. Somebody, go after him. Giga Chad. My demonic blood. The bleeding won't stop. I can't last much longer. Stay away. Stay away from me, you lousy good for nothing. Where would you be if it weren't for me? Did you forget how I chose you? You were just another piece of human trash before I found you. I saw your talent for fighting. I recommended you. Oh, there goes my voice again. I know that, and I know I wouldn't be here if not for you. If not for you, and I'm grateful for you. Grateful to you for that. Giga Chad. Oh, there we go. You saved my life, yes, but I still have to take yours. Forgive me, Duke of Oxford. Stop it! You can't kill me! You can't kill Britain! Without the Fang clan, who will be left to protect it? Stop! Stop! Dej. Fuck that bitch. Farewell, Father. I will pay for this sin in paradise one day. I promise. I like the clank of the armor as he falls. He needs some milk? Yeah, according to our resident physician and doctor, Complex Messiah. Maybe one day my dad will come back from the store with the milk that he promised to get me. Woodwose's army is on the run. The battle is over. All non-combatants can come out from hiding. All medics assemble at the main gate. Any enemy soldiers who surrendered peacefully will be taken to the site of our future western residential district. Those who wish for a visit, please speak to the Kenwood Brigade. I repeat, Woodwose's army is on the run. Victory is ours. Yes, somehow. Thank goodness everyone is okay. No, wait, everyone's not okay. Percival still hasn't moved since he collapsed. We have to treat him right away. Gareth! Gareth! Could you bring Redrabit over here now? We have to hurry to Percival. Woodwose died in battle. Around 20% of the Fang clan attackers have surrendered, and are now POWs of the Round Table Army. The rest fled towards Oxford. Without Woodwose to lead them, I doubt the Fang clan will continue to function as an army. We made it past our second big obstacle, though not without sacrifice. I'd say that takes care of most of the obstacles here in the south. What do you think, Count? I'd say so. I think we have enough of a foundation here to make a move on Camelot if we have to. Artoria's rung 2 bells, and with her companions, she defeated Woodwose. And most importantly, it's wonderful how she didn't mistreat the Fang clan after winning. She didn't pursue the fairies who fled, and she's treating those who surrendered with care and respect. She truly embodies the Round Table Army's vision. A world where humans and fairies can coexist in peace, free from the Queen's oppressive regime. I'd say this puts the Child of Prophecy on, at minimum, equal moral footing with the Queen. That's right. We have no desire to kill all fairies. We had no choice but to fight Woodwose since he aligned himself with the Queen. But the Fang clan is still essential for keeping Britain safe. I can't imagine Norwich is the last we'll see of the Great Calamity, and no matter how strong they may be, the Tamlin are still just individuals. If there's gonna be a large outbreak of Moors, then we'll need the Fang clan to combat them. So, once the Round Table Army regroups and officially occupies Oxford, indeed, the question is who will lead the Fang clan. Percival would be the best choice. If he hadn't been the one to kill Woodwose, the Fang clan won't follow him now. Lord Bogart, who was banished to Sheffield, would have been a good choice too, were he still alive. Well, don't you worry. I'll find someone who can fill the position. After all, Artoria is now the Child of Prophecy, who will defeat the Queen in both name and deed. So we're only going to get more supporters, and not just from Norwich and Salisbury. All we have to do is find a natural leader who's familiar with the Fang clan from among them. Among us. No, the real question is what comes next. We may no longer have to worry about being backstabbed, but we do need to decide whether or not to march on Camelot let me do that again. But we do need to decide whether to march on Camelot or go ring the other bells. You do have to weigh your options very carefully when you're only working with half an army. I can hear the rain. It's 2013. I still live in the Salisbury Cathedral rearing house. It's my birthday. It's a happy day. Today I was chosen from among many other candidates to wield the spear of selection. It's the day the Mirror Clan, who predicted the advent of the Child of Prophecy, disappeared from Britain. And... oh boy. Melusine enjoyers, please look away, otherwise you will not resist licking the screen. It's the day the person I love most despaired over the thing she loves most. Oh god, Percival's a lolicon? Too late. FBI? Yes, it's these guys in my chat. It's these guys. Sorry to keep you waiting, Lady Artoria. Don't worry, I have good news. Commander Percival has regained consciousness. He's recovered at an incredible rate. In fact, he says he's as good as new. He really has reached the limits of human ability. Anyway, when I told him you'd like to see him, he asked me to let you in right away. Oh, thank goodness. He really had me worried for a while. Yeah, he deserves all the credit in the world for securing the Round Table Army's victory. To be fair, he was 13 and she's over 1,000. Oh yeah, I've heard this one a million times before. You know, 1,000-year-old lolly. She's definitely she's technically she's legal. 1,000-year-old lolly. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go again. Thank you for coming all this way, Artoria. To Giga Chad. The soldiers already told me what happened after I collapsed. I'm so relieved the battle ended almost right afterward and with no more loss of life. The Round Table Army did a great job living up to our ideals. We may even still be able to make peace with the Fang Clan. Is something wrong? Well, why do both of you look so shocked? Oh gosh, you're not worried I'm a ghost or a Nightcaller or something, are you? Oh, come on, you know we humans don't stick around like that once we die. I'm perfectly fine, as you can see. Really, when you get down to it, my sturdiness is all I have going for me. You don't look perfectly fine at all. What happened to your hair? Huh? What about my hair? Ow, fuck. Why is he getting younger? Yeah, why is he getting Benjamin buttoned? No, Aurora's residence. Teehee, all those cheers I'm hearing throughout the city must mean the Round Table Army won. Now that all of Salisbury is firmly on the Child of Prophecy's sides, I can openly welcome Artoria anytime. I do feel a little bad about Woodwose, though. I know I accepted Oberon's request to keep him occupied while the Round Table Army advanced on Norwich, but I can't help but wonder if maybe I went too far. Still, he was just so cute, being all shy, that I couldn't help myself. I don't know who this is. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, Aurora. Woodwose lost because he wasn't strong enough. That's all. He took Morgan's faith in him at face value to a fault. He was also overconfident in his power as an A-ray. He should have taken the humans more seriously. Now, my darling. Even if it's just the two of us here, you still mustn't speak ill of the Queen. The Wind Clan's ears aren't just for show. You never know who might be listening. You're right. I'm sure Coral would give me an earful if she heard me. Where is she now, anyway? Isn't she your right hand? Coral went out to greet the envoy from Gloucester. It seems Murian has a special message for me. Teehee, I can't wait to hear it. Murian's always been on the top of the hottest trends, after all. She must be planning a very special event to commemorate the Child of Prophecy's victory. What about you, Aurora? Are you going to accept Murian's invitation? Oh, well, of course. Murian is one of my dearest friends. I'll always be there for her. You'll come with me too, won't you? I couldn't possibly go without my knight. Good point. I can't let you fend for yourself in Gloucester. Oh, goody. Then we'll have to find a lovely new outfit for you. Your usual armor would positively terrify the other fairies. What about this dress? Or maybe this one? Aha, I can't wait to see how adorable you'll be. Oh, goodness me. You really haven't changed a bit since we first met. You're my precious treasure, the most darling princess of all of Britain. I love you so much. Beep. Thank you, Aura, but you're wrong. You're the most beautiful being in the world. Remember, I am your knight. I exist only to serve you, not Morgan. You're right. That's true, isn't it? I'm so delighted to hear you say that. But you really shouldn't say such things. You're misunderstood enough as it is. Britain is about to enter an age centered on the child of prophecy. You can't say I'm the most anything. Please, dear one, don't back the wrong horse here, especially not when Morgan's reign is near its end. None of that matters to me. None of that matters to me. You are my only star, Aurora. I don't know anything about fairy trends or authority, and I don't need to. God damn, he's a simp. As long as you're all right, that's all I. Oh, you really still are a child. You really are still a child, aren't you? But then again, that might make you the purest judge of the child of prophecy's character. Please, beep. I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you think the child of prophecy will truly shine brighter than anyone else in Britain, like the prophecy says? ... Isn't this Maeve's camp? Yeah. Lady Nocnaria, you've received an invitation to the ball, to a ball from Murian of Gloucester. What would you like to do? Huh? She wants to throw a ball now, of all times? Ah, I see. She just wants to toy with the child of prophecy. She's still just as nasty as ever, I see. Tell her the King clan will not be attending. Besides, do you really think I'd be caught dead in a city full of humans? Understood, milady. Milady, we have a report from the soldiers who have been monitoring from the south, monitoring the south. The Round Table Army and the Child of Prophecy have defeated Woodwose and his army. The Round Table Army lost a fifth of their forces, but they've also been getting more than enough new recruits to make up for that. We expect them to finish training the new troops and go on the advance in about a week. I see. So Woodwose was all bark and no bite after all. Well, I wouldn't say that. Alright. If nothing else, this means one of Camelot's walls has fallen. Tell the other officers we'll be crossing the southern border as soon as the Giant Corps finishes training. Woohoo! Pardon me, milady. But I just can't contain my excitement. At long last, we're about to march on Camelot. We're just getting things ready. This plan has been in the works for 1,000 years since the last of the King clan put it in place. Make sure neither you nor the officers get ahead of yourselves. Oh, there, the heart's back. Though, of course, if you're eager for a punishment that's simply out of this world, I won't stop you. Just make sure you're ready to be turned into chocolate and skewered on my stiletto heels for at least 1,000 years first. Understood, milady. Not a single one of the northern fairies will make a move until you say so. So, those kids really did beat Woodwose, huh? Morgan's most powerful guard, the A-Ray who defeated the King of Moors and who's way more trouble than the Tamlin. Nice job. I'm actually impressed. That's the kind of competition I'm looking for, Artoria. If you're gonna compete with me for the throne, you have to be able to make a good fight of it. Yeah, and you've done what exactly? Bitch? Oh, excuse me. I'm back, Lady Murian. Did anything happen when I was gone? Oh yes, preparations for the ball are coming on nicely. In fact, I just sent out the invitations. What about you? Were you able to handle the job even on such short notice? But of course, I haven't let my true colors show like that since Olympus. Between the bone-crunching, the screams of terror, and their abject despair, oh, I enjoyed myself immensely. Of course, it also seems Lord Woodwose is no longer with us as a result, but that's hardly my concern. Yeah, she's Russian, alright. I'm sure the Child of Prophecy and the Chaldeans came through just like they always do. Much as I loathe this expression, it certainly does seem that a cornered rat will bite the cat. At any rate, are you quite sure you're okay with this, though? That's another clan leader gone for good. True. It's too bad about Woodwose. I never thought he'd die in battle against humans, of all things. But the Fang clan is still alive and well. If the stragglers are hiding in Oxford, they won't be so quick to join the Round Table Army. They need time to regroup, so I'm gonna give it to them. Britain's guardians, the Fane clan, the one deterrent that will free us from relying on the Queen, is mine. I'm not gonna let the child of prophecy have them, much less an outsider from who knows where. Then, would you mind if I took a leave of absence for the time being? I've been very curious to follow up on the lead Lord Oberon gave me about the dragon remains, you see. I do mind, but I also understand. I would like to talk with you more, but that's really not why you came to Britain, is it? So as your friend, I won't try to stop you. Good luck on your search. Still, do try to come back as soon as you can, okay? I can't wait to hear all the horribly good news. But of course, I always make it a point to never waste my time. How long is this fucking chapter? Give me a second, chat. Before we continue, I'm gonna go use the bathroom because I've been drinking a lot of water. What an A-Ray Woodwose is? Yeah, not A-Ray, more like a-hole. Haha, get it? Got him. He has the Kenny genes. If he had the Kenny genes, he would actually die first. But clearly he's not dead yet. Got him. You can't kill me. You can't kill me. Who the hell do you think I am? Oh god, my voice getting destroyed. Okay. I think I'm good. Hopefully I am. I'm the son of Grand Duke Waste Heat Rhynek. I'm the warrior who defeated the king of Moors in the war. I'm the pride of the clan that has protected Britain alongside High Queen Morgan longer than anyone. There's no way I could be defeated in a trifling battle like that. Ooh, realistic coughing. My wound refuses to close. Wow, my coughing is actually making sense here. The insolent Percival. No, it wasn't just him. that fairy girl is responsible for this too. How did her lance manage to pierce me? The only possible explanation is... Yeah, IRL coughing. It makes sense. Wow, so immersive. My immersion. No, it's not just that. Read your bit. Aurora's escort. If he's allied with the Round Table army, then... You deserve better, Woodwose. As the High Queen's personal guard, you've seen it for yourself, right? Oh god, okay. Now I gotta drink some more water. High Queen Morgan has changed over the last 2 millennia. First, she brought in a Tamlin, then she adopted a fairy girl from who knows what clan, and now she's chosen an outsider, and a human at that, as her husband. Personally, I've always thought you would be a perfect partner for her. Now I feel like such a fool for stepping back to let your relationship with her flourish. Aurora, do you really mean that? I always thought you despised me. Oh, silly. Why would I ever despise you? You're a hero. You saved Britain from disaster countless times. Of course, of everyone in the 6 clans, you're the closest to the primordial fairies. There's not a fairy out there who doesn't admire you. But you swore loyalty to the High Queen. It wouldn't be right for a fairy like myself to come between you and Her Majesty. Still, I never stopped thinking of you as the one who has truly kept Britain safe all these years. I don't know what Ainsel was thinking with that prophecy. It can't possibly be true. The true king of Britain is neither High Queen Morgan nor the child of prophecy. It's you, Woodwose. You're the one who truly deserves to be our king. No, that can't be. Aurora, of all fairies, would never betray me. Clueless. Surely she would never betray us, right? Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Oh, Bao actually got Himiko. Nice. She got who we wanted. Or she got who she wanted. She's an entire roller coaster, yeah. I'm sure she is. Redrapit must have gone over to the enemy side on his own. Yes, he always was an odd one. That's it. I can go to Salisbury. I'm sure Aurora will put me up there. Now that I've been defeated, I'm sure Oxford will soon be occupied. But once I recover from my wounds, I'll go right back there and give the Round Table army the thrashing they deserve. I am Woodwose, the head of the Thane clan and the strongest warrior in all of Britain. We don't need a Tamlin. If I kill them all myself, High Queen Morgan will see that I'm the one to... Oh, please. That's never gonna happen, Woodwose. What kind of chick do you think's gonna take you in after you got your ass handed to you this miserably? Barrel Gut, what are you doing here? Have you come to laugh at me? What? You think I have the time for that? Ha! I swear, you got muscles for days, but nothing between your ears. That right there is why Morgan's lost all faith in you. When are you gonna get it through your thick skull that you're yesterday's news? What are you saying, you bastard? No, never mind. Shut up. Just shut up. You're wrong. Her Majesty would never. Ugh. You still don't get it? Here, let me spell out for you why Percival was able to sneak up on your forces. The High Queen never sent any reinforcements. An overgrown mutt who can't do what he's told and goes sniffing around other women is an obstacle, not an asset. You were cut loose, just like the Round Table Army. Stop it. Stop it. Her Majesty would... She would never... So that explains why he was like, what is it? I remember there was a scene before we started fighting where Woodwose is like, wait a minute, like, why aren't we getting our reinforcements or something like that, right? Or something. And I also obviously explains why Percival's like, reinforcements, like, huh? What reinforcements? Reinforcements? You had reinforcements? Clueless? Not my problem. Anyways. Voice is giving out again. Now, Tristan, do it. You got it. Alright, way to go, Lady Spinel. That was perfect. I knew you had the makings of a witch in you. You pulled off my old granny's old curse like it was nothing. Really? I'm glad to hear that, but also kind of not. Whatever I just did, it felt super gross. I don't think I want to do that again. Oh, don't worry. You can't. You can't. It was a secret art, and you can only cast it once in a lifetime. Because casting it literally rots your soul. If you want to try it out, best to let someone else do it. Now here, let me have that, princess. It's still beating pretty strong, right? That's not the kind of thing you should be carrying around with your beautiful fingers. Okay, I really like the way this thing feels, but if you insist. What is it? What is it anyway? Woodwose's liver or something? Oh, something like that. Remember when I told you about how proper human history witches can turn into animals? There's a lot of pieces that go into that spell, and it's not the kind of thing you can cast in a day. But where there's a will, there's a faster way. Like so. It's not easy collecting and eating the parts of the creatures you want to become, but it's definitely the quickest way. Ooh, more free shit. I think I will read the fragment chapter and I'll call the stream there, because it's already like fucking 11:30. So, let's see. Oh, excuse me. Okay, last chapter for tonight. Ash the Savior, Ector the Hard-Headed Black Knight, Todorot the Tamlin, and Mash the mysterious Shield Knight who claimed to have come from 2400 years in the future. Together, these four companions traveled the land of Britain, now free of clan warfare, as they made their way towards the pit. The year was Fey Era 400, about 6 months before the coronation was to be held at Londinium. So, you haven't actually been reborn several times then, Ash? You've just been alive for a really, really long time? That's right. Whenever I banished a calamity, I'd always had it hide out in a cave and rest in a coffin for a while. Let's see. I think I'd usually sleep for about 20 years or so. Anyway, disappearing like that, it's no wonder everyone thought I died in the fight. So why would you hide away from everyone like that? Wouldn't they want to shower you with gratitude for saving them from a calamity? Nah, they wouldn't. I'm a caster, the one who channels the voice of paradise. Most fairies in Britain hate everything about me. If I'd stuck around after banishing a calamity, I would inevitably end up being the cause of conflict myself. So I decided to hibernate while I let the clan leaders handle the post-calamity politics. Hibernate? As in, like, literally sleeping all winter while there isn't enough food to go around? That's right. Plus, it's a great way to recover the magical energy I spent banishing the calamities. But I won't have to do that this time. Things are going to change in Britain now that Uther's gonna be king. This lost spell, this will no longer be a world where people kill each other for no reason. The fact that you said that in the future it's the era of the High Queen is proof that the world must have changed. Well, I guess that's true. The fairy Britain I knew was ruled by a single monarch, but still, are things really that terrible in Britain right now, Ash? I know you said the clans were always fighting, but I just can't imagine that all the fairies would be so aggressive. There's only so much land in Britain. These days, there's enough for each clan to have their own territory, but that wasn't always the case. The land of Britain is very literally made from and built upon the bodies of dead fairies. If only it only took the format it has now at the cost of hundreds of thousands of fairies being killed every day in constant warfare. So the very conflict the clans fought over the limited land this world created more land to live upon. What the fuck kind of sentence did I just read? So the very conflict the clans fought over the limited land in this world created more land to live upon. Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. For that reason, hating and killing other clans became not just accepted, but encouraged. Had it not been, Britain would still be as small today as it once was. So I've always tried to just prevent the calamities from wiping everyone out while doing my best to stay away from the clan wars. I see. Totoro also told me how the Isle of Britain is made from the bodies of dead fairies. I suppose I can see how that might make waging war to expand the livable territory here necessary, but why is it that Britain was small in the first place? In the world where I originally come from, the Isle of Britain was much bigger than this. I can only imagine something strange must have happened long ago that made it necessary to rebuild the land with fairy corpses. Yeah, I've wondered the same thing myself. Why did Britain end up like this? But I was only born 3,600 years ago, which I guess would be Fae era 4000 from your perspective. And nobody ever taught me anything about what happened in Fae era of 12,000 when Britain first came into existence. Fae era 12,000? That's about the same time Olympus diverged from proper human history. Then, does that mean there's no British history that goes back further? Are there really only 12,000 years of the Fae era, and that's it? Yes, that I'm sure about. The records at Orkney said as much. In the beginning, there was only the ocean, 6 fairies, a shrine maiden, and a beast. Oh, all of a sudden we're Japanese now? No. How many times do I have to tell you? If you want to dye it yellow, you use onion skins. Hey, Fate Go, how's it going, man? Thanks so much for the 20-month resub. Welcome back. Welcome back to the sub club. Thanks for resubbing, man. I hope you're enjoying some audiobook sim. If you want the colors from fading, you use salt. Boil some water, dissolve the salt, then soak the clothes. We went over this yesterday. If you're not going to do it properly, then don't bother doing it at all. Just stick to tying enemies up or something. How did it go again? How do you use yarn again? And how do you get the cotton to look nice again? I don't know. I just don't know. Why am I like this? Well, why can't I do these simple things? Totoro, are you still up? Wah! Wah! Yeah, I'm up. I'm on guard duty tonight. I wasn't just practicing stuff or anything. Now, what are you still doing up? Go back to sleep. We're going to the pit tomorrow, remember? Practice? So you're not just picking up all these tools scattered on the ground. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have it all wrong, don't I? Let's see. I'm guessing you're in the middle of sewing something, right? That's right. I'm making Ash's coronation gown. She told the humans at the castle that she didn't need one for herself, so I thought I'd make her one. Sewing's the only thing I've ever been any good at. But I just can't do it. I've been trying for months, and I'm no closer than when I started. 2 or 3 days after I hear something, I just forget it entirely. I can't do anything except stuff I was born knowing how to do. The Black Knight says all I have to worry about is fighting. But ever since I saw those beautiful gowns at the palace, there's been this kind of ache in my chest. I keep feeling sad and just wanting to cry for no reason. Oops. It feels like I'm missing something important, something I need to feel whole. Make us whole again, Isaac. Isaac, make us whole again. So I thought, maybe if I could make clothes like human tailors can, I could figure out what it is. But I'm just too stupid. No matter how many times someone teaches me something, I can never learn anything new. I don't know why I'm like this, but I'd still want to try making clothes, though. Honestly, I'd much rather do that than fight. Totoro. Well, how about you try keeping a diary then? Totoro's like, huh? Everybody forgets things sometimes, but writing can help with that. Well, she's not wrong. It can be just like taking notes. All you have to do is write what you want to remember. I know because I keep a diary too. If you like, I'd be glad to share my tips and tricks every day. but I don't know how to write, and even if I tried to learn, I just forget that too. That's okay. I don't know how to read or write in fairy either, but we can study together. Don't worry, Totoro. Even if your mind forgets how to write, your body can be trained to remember for you. The very fact that we're conversing right now shows that you're able to hold a thought in your head and put it into words, so if you can do that, you can absolutely put your thoughts into written words too. I promise you, that's something you were born knowing how to do, just like your other skills. Epiphany. Noted. Literally noted. So this is the pit. It makes sense that Camelot wouldn't be built here yet. Are you really going down there, Ash? I'm against this. It's creepy. It's quite safe, Totoro. There are no moors near the pit, and all the other fairies always keep their distance. And we won't have to worry about being attacked by anyone from the anti-Londinium faction here. All you have to do is keep hold of your thread while I reinforce it with Magecraft. And all Mash has to do is hold on tight so she doesn't fall to the bottom. Yeah, nothing can go wrong with this, right? But me? You want Mash to go down there? Then I'm going too. It's not fair to make her go by herself. I'm afraid you have to be up here, Totoro. There's no one else who can raise or lower the thread after all. Oh right, but then what do we do? It's okay, Totoro. This did come as a surprise, but I'll be fine. I've investigated old ruins like this a number of times before, and I know your thread is just as strong as a solid wire rope. So you don't have to worry about me. I promise I'll come back safe. So just watch over me from here. Okay, got it. You're really brave, aren't you, Mash? Okay, Mash, come this way, please. We'll tie one thread around your waist as a lifeline, and make a foothold with the other thread so you can stand. There, that should do it. We should be able to talk to each other through the thread too, so if you sense any danger, all you have to do is yell. Should the foothold thread come loose, we, by which I mean Hector, will pull you back up with the lifeline as fast as we can. My enchantment will let Totoro extend her thread up to 8 kilometers, but you don't have to go all the way down to the bottom. All you have to do is reach a point where you can tell how deep the pit is and what lies at its bottom. Remember, you're the only one who can look. You're only there to look around, okay? Obviously, the only one thinking of doing more than that, more than just looking, is you. One of these days, you really need to learn to stop attacking dangerous things the moment you see them. You're lucky you have me and Rynek. Rynek? Nobody else could handle your so-called strategies. He's right. He's right. I didn't figure this out until Mash showed up, but it's true. You take way too many risks, Ash. Not to mention you're totally merciless towards our enemies. Oh, don't be silly. I'm just keeping things fresh. Don't mind that I ripped off the last enemy's head by pulling on his hair. Still, I will admit that I'm leaning on you all more than I should. After all, you always help me make it through even the toughest battles with a smile. I felt like I've given up so many. I felt like giving up so many times. If not for all of you, I never would have made it this far. Okay, I'll be back soon. I'm counting on you to help me navigate, Ash. How can Mash breathe with all the pressure down there? Well, I mean, I'd assume her own, personal magical energy will protect her from that at least somewhat. I've been going down for 60 minutes so far. I'm 7 kilometers down now. Still no changes in scale, and no signs of life. Although, is this ash? It's billowing up from the bottom of the pit. So this must be where the ash I sometimes see in Fairy Britain's atmosphere comes from. And if there's ash, there must be something burning. I wonder what could be down here. I wasn't expecting it to be this deep. Can you still not see the bottom, Mash? It must be pitch black down there now, no? Are you okay? Are you cold? I can't see any light from the surface anymore, but it's actually fairly warm. That said, it feels like the air is getting heavier the further down I go. How do you descend 8 kilometers in 60 minutes? Yeah. Obviously, it's not like, she's under water pressure. Because if she were under water pressure, yeah, she'd be fucking dead. Or at least normal humans would be. But there is, technically speaking, there isn't any water pressure. It's just air pressure. So, like, maybe it's not as bad, but yeah. Like, I don't know how bad it is being under that much air pressure. Like, obviously, we all know about the sea pressure. No thanks to that one Ocean Gate incident. But yeah. Pressure would definitely get stronger. Yeah, she's probably getting protected by, like, her magic or something. That, and I'm sure Castoria is also factor that into account, and, Actually, would they know about air pressure? Or air pressure science? I'm sure they do, right? Yeah. Let's just assume that Castoria gave her, like, some sort of protective spell or some shit like that. Anyways. Yeah, so yeah, it literally explains it literally right here. Yeah, I'm only able to breathe thanks to Galahad's protections. 7,400 meters. 7,400 meters. 75. Still a change in the pit. Can you extend the thread any further, Ash? I won't be able to see what's going on unless I wait. Time for a jump scare. I can see something down below. There's a red light. It almost looks like what's that sound? What's that sound? What's going on, Ash? Mash, get out of the foothold. The thread's being corrupted. A fatal surge of magical elements is coming up from below. No way. There's enough cursed energy here in this lost spell to cover all of Britain. No, the entire planet. That place down there isn't of this world. Don't look at it in the eye, or you'll... Mash? Oh no, she's lost consciousness. Get her out of there, Hector. I can't believe it. That thing at the bottom, it's... Sir Kernunos. But why? What's an ancient Celtic god's corpse doing at the bottom of a pit? Or bottom of the pit? Back to the pit. Moon 2H. Back to the pit. Wow, Mash, you're awake. Oh, finally. Damn it, Mash, you scared me to death. Totorot, please, calm down. Let me see. The last thing I remember, I was going down the pit and... I'm so sorry, Mash. I was obviously being reckless and you nearly paid the price for that. You're in Salisbury's great cathedral now. We brought you here after you lost consciousness. Your whole body was covered in a horrific curse when we pulled you out of the pit. My magecraft alone wasn't strong enough to remove it, but with this land's cleansing power and the power of the Wind Clan, I was finally able to dispel it. Now I remember. I fainted when I saw that fire. Thank you so much for saving me, Ash. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I caused all this. As for the fire at the bottom of the pit, that can wait until later. That's something we'll probably need to spend 10, 20, no, more like 200 years resolving. I'm just glad we know what's down there now. Thank you for helping us, Smash. Once Britain has been officially unified, I'll talk to Uther about possible solutions for what's in the pit. Is that all you have to say, Ash? Mash almost died, you know. I know, but there's nothing else that I can possibly do to make this up to Mash right now. I haven't ever studied any magecraft that could send her back to the future. Oh no, please don't worry about me. I was interested in what was at the bottom of the pit too. In Fairy Britain, people just treat the pit as something that's always kind of been there. But when you think about it for even 2 seconds, it's obviously strange that there's a giant hole in the middle of the island. I honestly thought it was weird that nobody investigated it in all this time. So the pit's still around in the future? Nobody ever filled it in? Well, given how deep it is, I'm not surprised. For all we know, it may even be bottomless. And since, unlike the Spear of Selection, it doesn't seem like something that can be sealed away, I don't think we have much choice but to keep an eye on it for a while. Huh? The Spear of Selection? Do you mean the Staff of Selection? Now that you mention it, I'm surprised you don't have the Staff of Selection despite being this land's savior, Ash. Did you lose it somewhere? Oh, I haven't heard of it. There goes my voice again. Britain, where the motto is, and then it got worse. Oh wow! So you're telling me Britain is actually a part of a long lost part of Eastern Europe? I haven't heard of the Staff Selection, but no, I don't have the Spear Selection any longer. The implements of selection came to Britain along with me when I first washed up ashore, or washed up here from my homeland. But I'm afraid my feelings corrupted them, making them unsuitable. So I had them sealed away inside this cathedral. Man, what a waste. The garden and the spear used to be Ash's trump cards. The garden was a bounded field that could trap nightmares, and the spear was a weapon that could admonish any fairy it touched. But then, during the last calamity, the fairies behaved so badly that Ash got super mad at them. And that caused the nature of the spear to turn away from what it should be. If you don't mind my asking, could you tell me what makes these weapons so, unsuitable? How can I put this? The spear itself is still as strong as ever, but when it turned, its restraints were removed, and its capability to recharge kind of went haywire. Basically, the Spear of Selection no longer uses its wielder's magical energy to power its attacks. Now, it does so by feeding on the life force, well, the youth, really, of the wielder. Dun dun dun. The lore bomb. The lore bomb. Monka Giga. Percival, no! Yep. And that's why Percival was hesitant to use it. And why he's been telling us, oh yeah, I'm fine, I'm totally fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen to me. Haha, haha. Haha. Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen to me, right? Smile. You rolled again while I was streaming and you got another coin in sky. There you go. You're welcome. Stream luck. Stream luck, stream luck, stream luck. But yeah, congrats on your extra copy of Coin Sky there. Life gets cut short every time he uses it, seems like it. Or uses its power, I guess. Oh God, I'm tired. Oh God, fuck. Ugh. Actually got 3 coin skies again while watching his stream, so it works when the banner drops. There you go, stream luck. Now go out there and tell people to watch my stream if they want good gacha luck. Ugh. Damn right. Ugh. Anyways, chat. You got one while you were watching my my coin sky rolls too. There you go then. Anyways, chat. Anyways. Ugh. Your luck on coin sky has somehow blessed you too. Yep, time to bed. Time to bed. For me, it's time to eat. Time to eat some dinner. And yeah, chill for the rest of the night. So yeah, thanks for watching, chat. Ooh, this is actually a proper 8-hour stream today. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Let me go ahead and see if there's anybody that I want to raid. Or I feel like raiding tonight. Good night, Mr. 2. Yeah, have a good night, boys. We will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I'll just go raid Sweetly like usual. There you go. Kind of wonder if I kind of want to raid Bao, but I think Bao is gonna get off soon too. So I'll just send you guys over to Sweetly stream because I know she's gonna be streaming for a while. So in any case, go hang out with Sweetly. Tell her I said what's up, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow, chat. Peace.